Hi, Banjo Pals. Well, imagine a situation where you have the very good fortune of being in a jam session with a female lead singer, and she decides she wants to sing some tunes in the key of C, because that's most comfortable for her vocal range. And like I've said before, I can get a little bit nervous sometimes when I need to kick off a song in the key of C or the key of D, because I don't have the open ringing strings of the banjo to really drive the rhythm forward. But we probably shouldn't be that nervous, because there are some really pretty good tricks to the trade here, which I'd like to share with you guys. So let's take a look at, I've got 4 different examples, sort of a couple for each scenario. Let's start off with imagining a tune where the melody starts on the root note. So that would be a song like Will the Circle Be Unbroken? But now we're playing out of C instead of G, so let's find that root note. Note is going to be a C note, will the circle. So we want to have a kickoff that sets us up to say that, will the circle. So what we're going to do is, see how we're saying, will the circle. So we're making it really super clear right from the get-go that we know the melody of the tune. Let's go ahead and practice this. I'll play along with me, and I'll give you the example several times. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's your kickoff. That's going to be your go-to kickoff for any tune that starts on the root note, which would be a tune like Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Okay, let's take a look at what to do if the melody starts on the 3rd. So in the key of C, when I think of the 3rd tone, what tone am I thinking of? Well, if it doesn't immediately pop into your head that I'm talking about an E, that's completely fine, because you know how to find it. Just grab your C scale and count up the scale. 1, 2, 3. That's your E, the 3rd tone of the scale. So this would be a tune like I'll Fly Away. Some glad morning, that's the melody. So we want to be able to articulate that E note, that 3rd, for the starting of the melody. So one of the kickoffs we could use is, see how that sets me up to be ready to grab that E note with my middle finger? So let's go ahead and try that kickoff. Let's see, we'll play into it just a little bit. Let's play that much so we can say that we're starting I'll Fly Away, using that as an example. I'll count us in. Play along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great. So let's take a look at another example. It looks pretty similar. So instead of having a ending on a C note, we're going to end on an open 1st string and articulate the melody on the 1st string with a hammer on. So that's another way of saying I'll Fly Away. Some glad morning. So let's try that kickoff together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. So we've got two ways that we can approach a tune where the melody starts on the third or on the E note when you're playing out of the key of C. Okay, so what do we do if we are playing a tune that starts on the fifth, which on the G scale, of course, that would be a G note. So what if the melody's way up here? What are we going to do? Well, one thing we can do, and probably the thing that I tend to do the most, is just walk up to it on the first string. It's super clear, not too difficult to finger, and I'm walking right into my G shape at the 5th fret. So let's take a tune like Bury Me Beneath the Willow that starts on the 5th, and let's try that kickoff for it. I'll count us in, play along with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great. So that's not a hard one, and it's an easy one to be a little bit forceful with so that you can really set the time for the rest of the band. So those are 4 good tools for you guys. I hope you can put them to good use because fortunately we're doing more and more bluegrass tunes in girl keys. So enjoy messing around with those kickoffs.